concerned about maintaining health? Are you concerned about microphone? Oops. Are you concerned about maintaining health? For 1 second, I think. Are you concerning about? Are you hearing my MacBook sound or my coming from my mouth mic? Still, let me know. It's weird. Anyways, are you concerned about maintaining health vision as you age? While genetics, smoking, and prolonged screen time on the computer can affect your eye, and also food you eat cannot play a big role. Food can also worsen your and contribute to common eye problem like dry eye, age-related macular degeneration or AMD, and cataract. Okay, are you hearing the regular sound, or are you hearing something different, like sound from the mic, computer? Yeah. Let me just bring the computer closer and see what you think. Is the sound better now, or is it still the same? Like, sounds like outside sound. Anyways, let's go on and okay, good, regular, right? So it should be fine then. Okay, let's go on, and just in case if it's no good, then I'll redo it again. All right, no problem. All right, in this video, I'm going to share with you foods that there's some sort of noise. Yeah, that's probably from the oven. Okay, all right. In this video, I'm going to share with you how to keep or how to avoid food that's going to hurt your eye, and with a simple diet change, you can enjoy clear vision for years to come. Hi, welcome to Stress Out Stress Free. If you haven't met yet, my name is Vincent Woon, where I help people like you stay stress free by changing one habit at a time. And today's topic is going to be on don't let this food harm your eyesight. All right. Maybe you can think of food that might harm your eyesight, but let me know in the chat. But maintaining a good eye health is important for all people of all ages. And what you eat can have a big impact on your vision, right? Some foods can even worsen or contribute to a common eye problem like dry eye or age-related macular degeneration, AMD, and cataract. To protect your eyes and keep them healthy, try avoid this food, and it will keep harm away from your eyesight. Okay, let's look at which food can let's look at vision damaging food to avoid. First is food with simple carbohydrate. Research has linked simple carbohydrate like those found in white bread and pasta with a high chance of age-related macular degeneration, AMD, and a leading cause of vision loss and for older adults. The reason is your body digests this type of carb quickly, and what happens is the spike up the sugar, and to prevent this, health experts suggest that you can swap the white bread and pasta with whole grain version. Okay. The second thing okay, to improve your vision or to avoid damaging food to vision damaging food to avoid is the second one is to processed meat. Processed meat like hot dogs, bacon, and deli meats, it contain a lot of sodium. And some studies have found that high sodium intake can be associated with increase of eye problem. Why? Because the amount of salt can affect the blood flow to the retina and contribute to inflammation in the eye. And also, with the amount of sodium, the amount of sodium, the amount of sodium, the high amount of sodium, it creates blood pressure, hypertension, and what happens is it creates is something called hypertensive retinopathy, which is the cause can cause the blurred vision or vision loss, and also choroidopathy. Choroidopathy and is a buildup of fluid beneath the retina, and neuropathy is a blockage of blood flow that kills the nerve and cause vision loss. So you want to try to limit your sodium intake to at least 2,300 milligrams or less a day. All right. The next vision damaging food to avoid is saturated trans fat, fatty meats, fried food, fast food, pastry, cookies, and other baked food that made with hydrogenated oil. Saturated and trans fat has high intake of saturated and trans fat that has been linked to increase of eye disease. This type of fat may increase inflammation in the body and also alter the lipids metabolism, which can damage the cell of the retina and the light sensitive layer of the tissue at the back of the eye. So you want to try fruits and vegetable full of vegetable C and like citrus fruit, tomato, and red bell pepper to fight back. Okay. The next vision damaging food to avoid is processed food. Prepackaged food, processed snacks like chips, pretzel, canned soup, frozen dinners, fast food, and also condiments like soy sauce and salad dressing often have high amount of sodium, up to 75% of the suggested amount. So you want to avoid eating this food that can can lower your chance of high blood pressure that can affect your problem eye. And try looking for a low sodium or use DASH in your diet in your cooking. DASH is dietary approaches to stop hypertension. Those DASH spices is made out of herbs, so it's good sodium replacement. Vision damaging food to avoid is also the next one is processed sugar, soft drinks, fruit juice, sport drinks. Sometimes they have like 7 to 10 teaspoons of sugar that can lead to type 2 diabetic and heart disease, and this can also lead to related eye condition like diabetics, retinopathy, and also cataract. All right. Yes. Okay, so the best alternate is to drink plain old purified water as a healthy drink. Okay. Next up, vision damaging food to avoid is alcohol. Alcohol like beer, wine, cocktails, and other alcoholic beverage. Drinking too much of alcohol can lead to cataract and also earlier age. At an early age and a common condition that causes a cloudy area in your eye lens. So stay away from alcoholic drinks still. All right. Next one is vision damaging food to avoid will be caffeine in coffee, tea, energy drinks, especially energy drinks, and also chocolate and some medication. The the caffeine in the morning cup of coffee and the tea may raise the pressure inside your eye, or the intraocular pressure, IOP. And studies have found that high intake of caffeine may show the pressure goes up for in people that have glaucoma or glaucoma, ocular hypertension or OHT that can cause vision loss and blindness. So before we end, there's two studies that have shown that your eating all this food may cause avoiding all this food may help you in eye health. Okay, according to a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, found that people who had high intake of lithium and zeaxanthin, which is in green leafy vegetables like kale, spinach, broccoli, pea, and lettuce, and also egg yolks, were less likely to develop eye problem. Okay, and also a study published in Journal of Nutrition found that people who ate a diet high in antioxidants such as vitamin C and E, like citrus, orange, kiwi, lemon, grapefruit, bell pepper, strawberries, tomato, broccoli, Brussels sprout, cabbage, and cauliflower, and white potato are less likely to develop this eye problem. So these are the food that needs to be avoided. So just to summarize what food that you need to avoid to have a better eye health. All right, the first one is food with simple carbohydrate. Make sure you stay away from white bread or pasta, and replace them with whole grain version. Okay, processed meat, of course want to stay away with it. Because why? Because they have a lot of salt in there, and stuff like bacon, hot dog, and deli meats can spike your blood pressure up, and then what happens is you get hypertensive retinopathy, and it can cause blur vision or vision loss, and also it will create blockage of blood flow and kills nerves that cause vision loss. I remember one time my blood pressure was so high that I went to the ophthalmologist, and the first thing he said is like, "Did you take a blood pressure pill?" I'm saying, "No." He said, "Make sure you take it because you can see the wings popping. So you have to be careful with that, because if not, that blood pressure is not only in your heart, but not only happens in your heart, but also happens the pressure also happens in the eye too. So you need to be careful and make sure to keep the blood pressure down. Of course, keep the blood pressure down. You want to exercise, make sure eat the right thing, so that, and of course, the next one is stay away from all those trans fat, and also the salt intake, right? So trans fat, stay away from saturated and trans fat, like fatty meats, fried food, and baked stuff with hydrogenated oils, and that can have crazy fats that can create heart problem and also affect your eyes. So this just to try citrusy fruits like tomato and red bell pepper and oranges to fight back. Okay, of course they want you to stay away from processed food. Processed food is also high in sodium, and salad dressing also included in there, because some of the salad dressing, they actually put a lot of a lot of salt in there. Plus, they use the hydrogenic, no, hydro, hyd they use the what do you call it? They use the hydrogenated hydro. I cannot pronounce that word today. Hydrogenated oil that that is bad for you. So yes, so that's why you have to stay away from that. So you want to have a low salt, low sodium diet, or if you want to totally replace it, you can use dash as a alternative. Okay. Of course, then again, you want to stay away from processed sugar. Processed sugar is killer. And what happens is it raises up your diabetic, and also create heart disease, and you don't want that to be happen, because what happens is you become diabetic, and it can cause retinopathy disease on your eye. And then the best thing is to drink water, plain old purified water or clean water. Of course, you want to stay away from alcohol, because that too much of that can increase the increase your problem with cataract. And caffeine can cause your intraocular pressure, in the eye, that it raises up, and then what happens is that going to create glaucoma, and you might cause vision or loss and blindness. This is if you take too much caffeine. So all right, so that's pretty much what we have here. Let's see. Yep. And of course, you want to replace all these with leafy vegetable, kale, spinach, broccoli, peas, and lettuce. And also you want fruits that have high in antioxidants, such as vitamin C and E. Take oranges, kiwi, lemon, grapefruit, bell pepper, strawberries, and tomatoes. Also broccoli, Brussels sprout, and cabbage, cauliflower, and white potato. And also don't forget fatty fish like salmon or fish with omega-3. Okay, all right, that's all we have for today. I hope the sound good. If not, I have to re-record this again. But yeah, let me just check. So let's see what you have here. Still say probably might. Okay, so it sounds regular now. Hopefully it sounds regular, but yeah, some sort of noise. Yeah, my wife was baking, so that's why the oven is still cooling down. Better now. Could salad dressing better to use less? Yep. Salad dressing, if you buy the prepackaged one outside, they always have extra salt in there. And if you read the ingredient, read the label, they always put also add extra sugar in there too. So you have to just watch what the read the label, basically. Yes. Just ate broccoli. Yep. I was looking for broccoli today, and the broccoli is so expensive today. It's crazy. Lately, everything is so expensive, and usually over here we can get like scallion for like used to be a long time ago, used to be $1 for 5 bunch, but now it's like $3.99 for 3 bunch, which is crazy. Anyways, yep, I guess inflation and all the weather probably too. I don't know. All right, okay. If you have any questions, please let me know in the chat. Today sounds pretty short because, yeah, it's pretty direct. So, all right. If you don't have any questions, I will. All right. Once again, I want to thank you very much for watching, and you can always support us if you want. You can always support us, and if you like this this style of video, or the live, or you think that someone can benefit from it, please share with your friends. And of course, you can support us by going to Buy Me a Coffee at /Winston Moon, or you can go to our merchandise store, Stress Out Stress Press and So /Stress Out Stress Free. You can check out our merchandise here. Okay, that's how you can support us there. And I'm going to put the link above here so that or the link is in the bottom in the description right now. You can always click on it and check it out, and you can support us through that way. Okay, and if you want, beneath in the description I have links to all the stuff that I use. I use Ecamm to run the live here, and also things that the gear that I use is all in the listing in 1 second. It's in my Amazon link, so you can click there and check out what I use, and you can support us through that too. If not, you can just click on the super chat and support us through that way. All right, I want to thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to stay stress free by changing one habit at a time. I see you in the next video. Of course, you can always get in touch with us at Stress Out Stress Free in Facebook, and Stress Out Stress Free in Instagram, and at Twitter at Winston Moon, in Twitter